Hi everybody, this is Linda with Overbrook Quilt Connection, and this is day 5 in Moda's Stitch Pink, and the block today is called Best Friends. And the first thing I would like to bring to your attention about this block is that when they colored it or placed the letters on the colors, they used the letter B for 2 different fabrics. So if you are coloring your block the same way, in my case I used it for a light and for a medium. If you color yours the same way, you'll need to make the 5 1/4 inch squares that they have you cut out and cut twice on the diagonal. I did 1 light and 2 mediums of the 5 1/4 inch squares in order to color it with the lighter around the center block and then the darker or medium around the outside edge. So just keep that in mind as you're figuring out what you want to cut. That also then makes the same thing happen on the C fabric. Part of it is your background. 8 squares would be for your background, and then 4 would be for the dark that you're going to use to, that's if you're using triangles to make your flying geese the way the pattern is written. Again, you are certainly welcome to make your flying geese any method that you choose, as long as they come out to 2.5 by 4.5 unfinished. So that said, I am going to move my camera down again like usual, and I've already finished the center star of this. I did the method that Moda did in the pattern, which was to cut your square, cut it in half on the diagonal, and then use that as your points for your flying geese. I did square them up to 2.5 by 4.5 using the wing clipper 1. And then I sewed it into this star, and this is similar to what we have done on a previous block. But I used a dark in the center and then the light around it. And then I used what will be a medium in this block along with my background. So you'll make, additionally, besides the 4 flying geese you use in the center, you make 8 more that will be used in the ring around the center star. And in order to make that border, you're taking 2 flying geese and you're seaming them together along one short edge. And you'll have to match that. Let me see if you can see it. My colors are kind of close, but we'll see. So you'll have to match that, and you'll want to put a pin in there to match that. After you sew that seam, then it should look like that, with the 1/4 inch between where the background ends and where the edge of the block is. You'll join all of your 8 flying geese into pairs like this. And 2 of them will be sewn along either side of your star center. By the way, I don't think I said the center unit should measure 8.5. And so when you seam 2 of your 4.5 by 2.5 inch geese, that then becomes an 8.5 inch piece that matches that. Okay, so you'll sew these on either side. And it's similar to how we made our center star, only instead of the points of the flying geese going towards the center, in this case, the fat side of the flying goose is going towards the center. So you'll make take another one of your pairs of flying geese that you've sewn together and put 2.5 inch squares on either side, and then you'll sew them to the top and bottom, and your block is complete. So let me do this part, and I'll come back and show you the finished block. All right, I have completed block 5 now, and I'm going to hold it up so you can see it finished. But there's a lot of bulk in some of the seams. So be careful as you're sewing them that you don't go too fast and break a needle or something like that. Also, there are pressing instructions in the pattern. It shows you which way to press your seams. But again, when you've got this much bulk, sometimes it just really kind of wants to go the direction it wants to go. And you know, sometimes when I'm piecing, sometimes corners and things will look better if you press one way versus pressing the other way. So keep that in mind too, because I'm kind of a firm believer in pressing whichever way looks the best sometimes. So I hope you have good luck with this block. It's a very pretty block. It's a very feminine looking block with the nice light pink colors. And I hope that you have really good luck with your best friend's block. Thank you.